What's up, YouTube? It's JackalGoldKick, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about why Blood on the Dance Floor, aka BOTDF, is my favorite music artist of all time. Now, my favorite rapper of all time is JB, which I will have a video for that as well, but my favorite music artist of all time is Blood on the Dance Floor, aka BOTDF. Now, the reason for that is because I just think they're an amazing music group, and I love their music. It's phenomenal, it's unique, it's original, it is awesome. It is just amazing music. They have so many good songs, so many good albums, and even to this day, some of the members of the group, specifically Davi, still drop some good songs here and there. And most musicians eventually fall off and can't make good music anymore, in my opinion, like Eminem, for example, with his recent album, The Death of Slim Shady. And Blood on the Dance Floor just has such quality music. Now, how I first found Blood on the Dance Floor was way back in 2011 when I used to go to school. There was a class I went to, which was music class, and I think it was every Friday or it was every certain specific type of day, whatever day it was, they would play music in the room, and you would write a song down on a piece of paper, and they would put it in this bucket, and then they would shuffle through the paper and pick one and play the song for us to rap or sing to, whichever type of song it was. And one of the songs that was picked was "Looking Hot and Dangerous" by Blood on the Dance Floor. It was the clean version because that song's very explicit. And when I heard that song when it was being played, I couldn't fully hear it or what it sounded like because there was kids around me talking, but what I heard from the song, it was like very different for me at the time because I never heard anything like Blood on the Dance Floor or knew anything about that world. So it was very shocking what I heard of it. And it stuck with me because I remember later that day I was watching the Rad Brad play Dead Rising, and later that day, I remembered that song. I'm like, I remember that song I heard at school. I want to listen. I want to look this up and hear it in full now, so I could hear the full thing without the noise and stuff that I mentioned when I was at school that day. And I looked up their song, "Looking Hot and Dangerous," and I was just shocked. Was I was blown away by the band. I just couldn't believe what I heard. It wasn't in the sense of like, oh, this is bad, but I didn't know what to think of it because I was a young age around the time. I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I just didn't know what to think of it because that was the first experience I had with that kind of music, fashion, look, all that stuff. And it was definitely something. I was like, "Man, what is this? This is something crazy." Because I saw the pictures of the band and the way the song sounded. I just never heard or experienced something like that before. And what really got me obsessed with them, what really got me into them and hooked on their music was the next day I decided to check out something else by them. It was the Bewitched music video. That did it for me. That blew me away when I heard and listened to that. That blew me away. When I saw the visuals for that music video and how they looked and how just the music video looked, how the song sounded, at that age, I was just blown away. I was like, "I've never heard anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. This is amazing." And I became obsessed with them, and I still am obsessed with them. I became crazy obsessed with their music. I don't mean in the sense of like a stan, no, but I just became crazy about their music because it was just incredible. And ever since then, I was checking out more and more of their stuff and really getting into them. So ever since then, all the way to now, I've still listened to their music and I've always loved their music. Now, to get this out of the way, elephant in the room, I know there's controversy around Dobby Vanity, but I'm not here to look at the you know, people or person and what they do. I'm looking at the music. I can separate the art from the artist. So that's me with that stuff. I'm not gonna let that affect my enjoyment of the music. So that I had to touch on that real quick. But yeah, they're an amazing music group. And the reason they're my favorite music artists of all time is because where do I even start? There's so many good things about them. It's like they have so many good songs, so many good albums. They have a lot of awesome music styles, from rap to singing to pop to rock to even country and acoustic. They're very original and unique. They stand out. There's really no music artists that sound like them. There's not even clones of BOTDF you can find. And they have a really good track record, never really falling off like that. And I love a lot of their production and instruments. I love a lot of their singing. I love a lot of the rapping they did. I love a lot of their lyrics. I just really dig and love their style. And they're just not only is their music amazing all around, but they're just such a fascinating band for me. I just find them so fascinating, so interesting, and obsessive. Like the way I was obsessed with creepypastas back in the day, that's how I am Blood in the Dance Floor still am. I just love their music so much. And I also think their fashion and how they dress and their themes of their style and album covers and just how they present themselves look-wise is really cool. I like their fashion. I like the way they dress. I like how they present themselves. I think it's really cool and it's distinctive and unique as well how they carry themselves. And they're just such a cool music group. Some of their songs I really do love that I would say are phenomenal. Like some of my favorites would be Something Grim. That song is so amazing. I love the chorus on there from Jay and Davi. Jay and Davi do great singing on that song, great lyrics. That song is just phenomenal. Bewitched, that's another amazing song, amazing singing, amazing chorus, fantastic music video, great song from Jay and Davi. Their cover of Michael Jackson's Beat It when Garrett was in the band, that's a really good cover as well. Love that one a lot. Their cover of Lil Wayne's Knockout, that's an amazing song too. Horrifically Delicious, the old version, both of those are really good. Looking Hot and Dangerous, the first song I heard, that song is great. Same with the old version. I love Incomplete and All Alone. That's one of my all-time favorites by them. I also love Love Struck. That's a really good song too. Happy Violent Times Day is really good as well. Behemoth is really good. Unchained is really good. Possession is really good. Pure Fucking Evil is really good. We're Taking Over is an absolute banger. That's one of my all-time favorite songs by him with Deuce. That is an amazing song. They have so many good songs. I could spend the entire video naming off so many good songs by him. So they have tons of songs I absolutely love. Some other ones, Don't Want to Be Like You, love that one. Good singing, good acoustic type track. It's got a great music video. I also love Hell on Heels, very catchy, very cool song. I just love Bun on the Dance Floor style. Like they're heroes to me in terms of music. I just love the band. And to me, they're my favorite music artists of all time. Because out of all the music artists, I like their music the most. I like their style the most. I like the way they put songs together the most. And I like the personality of the band members in terms of how they look and what they bring to the songs the most. And I overall just enjoy them the most. And I'm very fascinated and obsessed with them the most. And like I said, the last thing I'm going to mention that really helps this band being my favorite music artist of all time is they never fell off. There was never a moment where I felt like BOTDF sucks nowadays, because Davi's new stuff, like The Most Vivid Nightmares, Drowning in the Darkness, amazing. The Resurrectionist, amazing. The song If, amazing. You know, it's just great stuff. For the stuff he was doing under the Kawaii Monster name, like Sleeping with Demons. That was great too. And that's what I love about Blood on the Dance Floor. There's no fall off. Unlike many other artists like Eminem and Hobson, other artists I feel like fall off. I didn't have that issue with Blood on the Dance Floor. I just absolutely love this band. I think they're phenomenal. I think they're great. They're who I put up top notch easily. I love all the band members, Jay, Garrett, Davi, Fallen Vendetta. They all contributed, did a great job with the band. They all made some great music together, and I just love it. And like I said, I can separate the art from the artist. Personally, I can. And for people that maybe can't or have an issue separating art from the artist, I will present to you an interesting argument that I heard someone else mention that might help with this. If there's somebody you don't like as a music artist and they do something good, would you then start to like their music? Let me give you an example. I'm personally not a fan of the rapper Soulja Boy. If Soulja Boy solved a cure for cancer, would that make him a good rapper? No. It would make him a great person, but it wouldn't change how I feel about his music. So kind of think about that a little bit if you have trouble separating the art from the artist. But yeah, I just wanted to make another video about Blood on the Dance Floor because I always enjoy talking about him. I've done tons of videos about him on the channel. I did a video talking about what if Davi Vanity was innocent, and meaning that what if in an alternate reality none of that stuff existed? Like how would it have turned out? Then I did some reactions to some of their songs. I've done unboxing of the Weapon X collection, showcasing it. I did like a 4 hour reaction video reacting to a lot of their unreleased music, mainly like unreleased instruments. And, I've done a thoughts video on them. I've done top 10 Blood on the Dance Floor songs. They're an incredible band. I will always love them till the day I die. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. You know, love them to death. So yeah, that's really it for this video. I just want to make a video talking about specifically why it is that Blood on the Dance Floor is my favorite musical artist of all time, and those are the reasons. They're phenomenal. And real quick to talk about like some of their best albums. Some of their best albums would be All the Rage, Epic, Bad Blood, It's Hard to Be a Diamond in a Riot World, Let's Start a Riot, the album what's the other one called? Bitchcraft that has some really good stuff on it. Anthem of the Outcast has some really good stuff on it. Evolution is a good album, has a lot of good stuff on it. They got great music videos like Bewitched, Unforgiven. Oh man, I forgot about that song. Unforgiven is like one of my favorites. Jay's singing on Unforgiven on the chorus is literally like heaven magic wizardry mixed together. It's phenomenal. Like he sounds so good on the chorus of that song. Like just I just love this band. I could talk for hours and hours all day about Blood on the Dance Floor. Like they're phenomenal. One thing I do hope for and wish for one day, I hope I can meet somebody one day in real life that isn't to this band as much as I am, because man, would I love to talk someone's ear off all day about BOTDF. Love this band. But anyways, that's it for this video about my Blood on the Dance Floor, aka BOTDF. It's my favorite music artist of all time. Peace out, and let me know what you think of Blood on the Dance Floor, aka BOTDF. That's it for the video.